Welcome to the Obviously Rare podcast. I am your host, Michael T. Porter, and I'm bringing the news to your behind like no other. This is a channel that represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. This is a podcast for those that not afraid to separate themselves from the rest of the pack. That's not afraid to embrace all of their talents, display all of their talents, and never afraid to push the front lines. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we doing over here. Those of you rocking me since day one, I appreciate y'all. Those of you who just found the podcast, I appreciate y'all too. Man. I came across, as I say, here we go again with the foolishness. Mike Todd, for those of you who don't know, is a pastor out there at the Transformation Church. And since day one, this Negro has been acting a fool up in God's house. And in latest news, he has been cross-dressing, well, on the verge of cross-dressing. Excuse me when I get a sip, because you're starting to see this more and more with Kirk Franklin, with Mike Todd, and it's just ongoing. So let's pull up. Give me a little drummer. How y'all doing out there? Hope y'all feeling good. Hope y'all woke up blessed. I hope y'all said y'all prayers. I hope y'all taking care of them babies. I hope y'all keeping y'all head on the swivel, because this is a effed up world we living in. But, we got to make the best of it. That's what God calls us to do, because every day our hearts are being tested. So this world is just a test. See what we made us, so we get prepared for the next world, for the eternal world. So let's see. Here we go, baby. Let's get some drum rolls so I can give y'all a visual about. Is nigga a cuss word? I won't say it too much, but this nigga acting a fool. Hold on, this one. Here we go. Look, I want y'all to, I'm gonna give y'all a few moments to just look. I'm gonna take my face off and I'm gonna blow it up. And he's gotten big. I remember last time I see him, I did a story on him. I've been covering him for about a year now, because I ain't know too much about this Negro. And ever since day one, he's just been acting a fool. I'm gonna be quiet, and I want you guys to, because a picture say 1,000 words. So I want you guys to just look at this picture and tell me what you see, especially that second picture where he got his heels on, he got his Annie jacket on, or a blazer, wherever that is, and he's swaying his hips. Look at this, especially that right picture. See my little mouse is, see the little white hand. I give you about 20 seconds, because maybe I'm losing my mind. Take a good look. 250 gemstones frame. Take a good look. 5 more seconds. Where you get them shoes from? You see what I'm saying? This is a attire that he feels is appropriate for church. Look what the title said. Pastor Mike Todd under fire for feminine preaching attire. I know that no matter how holy we try to be, no matter how sanctified we try to be, no matter how angelic we try to be, no matter how close to God we try to be, we always gonna fall short, because we in the flesh. This flesh has wicked desires, right? From anger to lust over sex, lust over money, lust, envy, jealousy. Everything that's wicked is attached to the flesh. And there's wicked spirits too, right? So there's a Holy Spirit and there's wicked spirits, and you have the flesh. And the flesh is the battle zone. This were all the good spirits and bad spirits, righteousness and evil. Our flesh ain't nothing but a battle zone. So battle zone is a battleground, but it's a spiritual warfare too. So we're trying to tie it's hard being a human being, we're trying to tie all this in together. The flesh is the battleground because we're in between worlds. We're in between the world of the now and the world to come. We have to get right with God, Christ, and the Holy Spirit so we can get prepared for the world to come. We're fighting for the new world, right? No evil, none of this wickedness. Everything will be gone. There'll be a new heaven and a new earth, and we will live forever with God. That's the ultimate goal, is to live forever with God, right? But while we're here, we understand that we are influenced by satanic forces. We understand there's a lot of manipulation, there's a lot of rape, there's a lot of murder, there's a lot of wicked people walking around here. So I say that to say this: as a pastor, your goal is to always remind people that every day our souls are at stake. Every day could be our last, and we have to have this resume of, what did you do for God? What did you do for other people? What did you do to bring glory to God's kingdom? And it all starts with the basics. That's the actual epitome of Christianity: saving souls, so on and so forth. But before we get to all that, this is the basics. In Deuteronomy, men should not wear women's clothing. Women should not wear men's clothing, for both are an abomination. This man is borderline. He didn't go full dress. He didn't go full skirt. He didn't go full bra and panties. But what's next? If we don't draw the line early, then what's next? What is next in these churches? Mike Todd has always done things that are very questionable, right? He had a performance at one of his churches at one of these events, and it was just so dark and demonic. He got backlash. I actually covered that. He got backlash over that. He's just a weird dude. Then he tried to be a rapper. Everything about this dude is mainly of the world. Cool. But the nerve of this Negro to go up in front of all these people talking about in the name of God. See, when you do stuff, then it's wrong. Like, okay, I shouldn't be doing this. But due to my circumstance, I'm doing this so I can get this, so I can get that, so I can get back on track. It's one thing to be doing things you're not supposed to do, knowing, but it's wrong. And, you're trying to find a different path. That's different. That's one thing. But when you are deliberately doing something wrong and then you solidify it, you justify it with God's name. That's what these pastors are doing. That's crazy right there. That's crazy, 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 crazy. I know there's a lot of evil that's been going on in the Black community. I know it's been here, but I don't think it's ever been at this level where the streets in the churches, there's no difference. The streets in the churches, there is no difference. So what I mean is, when you go to church, you're supposed to get away. It's an opportunity to get away from the field. When you go to church, it's an opportunity to be encouraged and be influenced to turn from your wicked ways, right? But how can you turn away from your wicked ways if there's wickedness in God's home? Now, I don't know if we should even consider this God's home, right? Because it's just using the name. But Jesus Christ, when he went up there and turned over the tabernacle, he said, you guys have disgraced my Father's home. So it was still Father's home because it was supposed to be God's home. This is where souls get saved. This is where people get baptized. This is where people get fed. This is where people are cushioned and have a clear understanding of what it means to love God, and the church is the foundation of encouraging those to build a relationship with the eternal God, to build an eternal relationship with God, not just here on earth, to build and have a healthy, eternal relationship with God forever and ever. So when you talk about stuff in those regards, and then you look at this Negro, you look at like, what is he doing? Those that attend these churches, I'm just absolutely baffled at how these people keep going to these goddamn churches. Excuse my friends. Let's put up those who just coming in so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This Pastor Mike Todd, and he got the auntie dance going on. He got the auntie dance going on. What is this? What is this, y'all? What is this? He got a low cut shirt. I don't know how a t-shirt is acceptable in church because all of my days we had button ups. At the very least, a button up, or you're gonna wear a suit. And then he has a gold chain. Then he has all this jewelry on. He looked like somebody auntie ready to go to the club. Look at this dance right here. He's looking like somebody's auntie ready to go to the club. Look at this Negro. Got his head tilted. Oh, girl, that's how you looking like. Oh, I'm about to go out. Oh, I'm about to give me a little daddy tonight. Oh, somebody probably take me home tonight. Look at him. Pastor Mike Todd under fire for feminine preaching attire. The black churches need boots and they behind. I just don't understand how people can go to a church. Like, I just don't understand. It doesn't even feel right. It doesn't look right. I just don't get it. I really, 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 really just don't get it. But that's just the world we living in. From Kenneth Copeland, all these people are influenced by dark forces. And instead of saving souls, they're leading souls into Hades, right? So you got to look at this Negro. Like, why are you wearing ankle bracelets? Why are you wearing jewelry? Why are you wearing your auntie's coat? Why you got them bell bottoms? That's women's clothing. Like, that's not even bell bottoms because even the masculine bell bottoms, it didn't spread out to the end, but his are spreading out at the beginning. His is spreading out at the beginning. If you look, see right there how balloonish it is and it gets real wide? That's women's. See, the male bell bottom is supposed to be tight right here. It's masculine and then it gets loose. It's just everything. The fabrics look soft. Look at them. I'm about to go to the girl. I'm about to go to the club, girl. I'm about to make these. I'm about to make these brothers buy me a drink. Look at it. Look like he about to go to the club and have a whole bunch of dudes buy him drinks. It's sad right now, y'all. It's getting sadder. It's getting worser. It's getting worser out in these streets. These man, how wicked how wicked can one person be? But here's the thing: they're not going to stop because people keep going to the church. They're not going to stop because people keep attending these damn churches. And this man know he a fraud. He's like, why I'm gonna stop? They keep coming to the church. Why am I gonna stop my hustle if people gonna keep coming in? Even if I know the product's bad, the quality of the churches. Not all. There's a lot of good preachers. We just don't hear about them. That's the way of the world. People want all the negative to give the world something to talk about. But you got to think of it like this: like low quality in food right now, low quality in church service, low quality in dating. The dating scene is so terrible right now. Everybody want to be thoughts. Everybody either want to be alone or want to be thoughts. Want to be on OnlyFans. It's messed up right now. Like Black Eyed Peas say, my second favorite music group after Bone Thugs and Harmony. Where is the love? The real love. I'm talking about that love that make you want to get some act right. That type of love when somebody really cares about you. Y'all been going through some things. You genuinely care about this person. You genuinely, not just in a relationship, as a community, we genuinely care about each other. We're building, we're expanding, we're opening up businesses, we're building better schools. Black people don't build. They just run to the white neighborhoods hoping to be accepted. We have a messed up mentality. We don't build. Once we get a little money, we leave the ghetto. We're not coming back to the ghetto and we're going to let the ghetto be the ghetto, right? At what point do you say we can turn these ghettos into thriving neighborhoods again? It all starts with the household. Black men are not taking control of the household. Once again, Black men are not taking control of the household. The black woman is weaker than you. She's the weaker of the species. She's a woman. She does not run anything initially. She's there for your support. She's there to, you know, point out things when you mess up. Baby, I think that was a bad decision. Just hear me out. But she still lets you lead. In the black community, the black man is not allowed to lead. The black woman has his equal. We're not equals. We're not equals in every aspect of life. Once again, we are not equals. I am stronger than you. How about that? My essence is to provide for you. My essence is to take care of you. My essence as a man is to mold you, guide you, and give you the direction to make you a better woman. And in return, you help me become a better man. You make my life a lot easier. You bring me peace with your femininity, with your cooperation. You're willing to learn from me, and I'm willing to learn from you. But you have to be in that feminine state. It starts with the household. Households are this probably gonna piss a lot of people off, but I don't give a damn. The reason why the black community is messed up because black men have no spines and they're too emotional. The black man is scared of the black woman. And this is why the black community is messed up. The black man is terrified of the black woman. He's more terrified of the black woman than the police. He's tough enough to go to jail rather than face mama, rather than face his wife, rather than stand up knowing that his wife acting a fool, knowing that she ain't supposed to walk out the house with her titties and her breasts out, knowing that a lot of our black, now I can't say just black women, but a lot of women, especially in America, they're unruly. But the black woman takes the cake, and everybody know it, and she thrives on this because um, it's her ego, right? But for every action is a reaction. For every cause is a fake, and because you've been unruly, because women, you have been rebellious. Now you're alone because nobody wants to deal with your behind. Now you're alone struggling. The world's gonna get more expensive. It's gonna get more harder. And now look at yourself. You all messed up because of your rebellious attitude. The black man is terrified of the black woman. So instead of just admitting that he's terrified of the black woman, they go to these different religions talking about the black woman is God and the black woman is a God. I'm not God. Yeah, well, black woman is a God, taking the actual taking the actual masculine God out the way. She's God and goddess, right? Going to all these crazy religions talking about the we have to worship the black woman and the black woman is everything. It's all about feeding the black woman because he's really what he really wants to say. Takesha, I'm scared of you. I don't know how to handle you. I know I'm supposed to rule over you because you're weaker than me, but I just don't know how to do it. And a lot of Negroes, they know how to rule over the black woman, but they won't do it because they're terrified. They're terrified of losing that big old black booty. They're terrified of being in a sexless marriage. They're terrified of losing their kids. They're terrified of divorce. It starts at homes. And this is why the black churches, Mike Todd can walk around here because if he's in a real church, black men gonna hold this Negro accountable. They're gonna hold him accountable off top. You're not gonna be walking up in this church with your grandma's pearls and this feminine outfit. We come to church to have this masculine energy being descended from heaven through the pastor on to the congregation. That's how it's supposed to work. This masculine energy, getting fathers fired up about being better fathers, getting men, brothers, uncles getting fired up, we're seeking this masculine energy to give us this boost, to give this fiery boost from the Holy Spirit and God and Christ from heaven through the pastor to give unto us so we can get through another week. We're showing up on Sunday so we can get through another week. That's why men go to church, because we're seeking that masculine energy boost, that masculine spirit with everything's in perspective according to God in the Bible, how we should act, how we should conduct ourselves, how we should take care of our families. When we feel like we're giving it our all, but we're not seeing results, we're financially broken, we're on drugs, we're on this, we got alcohol, we keep cheating on our wives. We're coming to church to get some act right from a male perspective, right? From a male perspective, how to have discernment, how to be compassionate for your other brother, how to take things easy, conflict resolution, when to be tough, when to be masculine, when it's understanding when it's time to put your life on the line, when it's time to pull out your sword, when it's time to scale back and have a intellectual conversation. That's why we go to church. Not to see this Negro with his grandmama pearls doing this, doing all this. I'm about to go to the club, girl. Oh, these men gonna buy me a drink today. That's how you looking. That's how this man's looking. I honestly believe, I don't know if he is, but he just give me vibes like he wouldn't, like, if a homosexual man came up to Mike Todd and said, "Hey man, come, go ahead and suck this off." Like, I think Mike Todd, he wouldn't be hesitant, right? Look how he acts. I don't know if he's paid by the elitists. And that's another thing I was wondering. Are all of these corrupt churches, do they serve themselves? Like, I think Mike Todd got his own money, but are they part of the Illuminati too? Like, Illuminati have all these churches that lead souls astray. Like, you have to be part of the Illuminati or the Masons or whatever. And even though we will put it out there as if it's your own church, TD Jakes, Mike Todd, we'll put it out there like this is your church, but it's really the Masons church. Y'all work for the Masons or the elites. I wonder. Is Mike Todd working for himself? Is he working for the elite? I don't know, but I know ain't no grown man coming out the house like this and think he's going to be respected as a man, especially not in church. But y'all flood my comment. I want to hear from y'all. Obviously, rare family, obviously, rare nation. I know we are on this side. I know how we speak and the things that we say keep us isolated from society, and that's okay. That's okay. As long as we telling the truth, as long as we're able to analyze what's really going on, we can't be stopped. This is an absolute mess what's going on in these churches, all churches, not just black church, all of these corrupt churches. It's a mess. I still don't understand why people keep going. But y'all flood my comments. Was Mike Todd's attire acceptable, or was it unacceptable for him to be a pastor? What y'all think? I want y'all engage. Y'all engage. Let me know. Let me know what's up with this outfit. Yay or nay? Once again, those of you who been rocking since day one, I appreciate y'all. Those of you who just found the channel, I appreciate y'all too. 250 Capital G News, obviously rare podcast. I'm gonna see y'all again. I'm gone.